Hey everybody, Riker Rider here, and welcome back to Let's Play Wario Land 3. Last time we had acquired the overalls for Wario, so now we can get to more areas. Unfortunately, you can only pound through one block at a time with them. However, this will let us get to a new area. And I believe a new mechanic gets introduced in this stage, yes. Yeah, right down here there is one. See that block that says minigame clear? We're gonna have to clear some kind of minigame in order to get past that. Well, that was obvious. And I actually enjoy the minigame that we have to play here. But before we even think about that minigame, I do want to go get the red key. There's nothing but a music coin down there, and there's no point getting it, because I'm going to have to come back anyway to get all 8. I know a lot of people, like every person I know who has Let's Played this game does not like this minigame, but I really enjoy it. Yep, we get to play some golf. We will be able to play more of this later, but right now we only have one hole. In order to clear the minigame, you're going to have to get par or better. Your first button press will determine your power, and your second will determine your accuracy. That's not good. I don't think I can clear the water now. Nope, I can't. So I'm going to have to waste a shot. That's worse. Most of the rules of golf apply, although I think I might actually still be able to get a par here. I think I may be able to. How much power do I want? So I want to land in the fairway if possible. That might be nope. I gotta restart. This is nothing like how I played on the course today. I actually chipped one in from 35 yards when I went golfing today. It was pretty nice. Of course I bounced back into the bunker. You'll roll backwards a little bit if you land in the blue zone on the left, and you'll roll forwards if you land in the blue zone on the right. Of course I go back in the trap. No, I can't get it. Yay, sucking! Oh, this is that hole. This is probably the easiest hole in this set. There are 3 sets of... I think there are 3 sets of holes, and they only give you easy ones right now. Now, if I can get a power shot here, I can actually get a hole in 1. Just like that. So 2 fails and a hole in 1. Sounds about right, huh? All you have to do to actually clear the minigame is get par or better. And these will become more expensive as the more difficult courses are thrown in. And here we get the cookie jar. Yes, I actually did find a list of all the names of treasures. Every treasure in this game has a name. And inside the cookie jar is a rain cloud, which will fill up the lake bed that takes us to the next area, the Pool of Rain. And because we can cross the lake, we can get to another stage. But before I go to those 2 stages, there's one more treasure I can get in North 3. North 3. And yes, this stage is going to involve more golf. actually been thinking about one of these weeks streaming 72 holes of Wildlife Country Club for the N64, because that's probably my favorite realistic golf simulator for that console. Hey, let's not miss the ball. Hey, maybe I can make a par out of this. Not quite full power, huh? Ah, just over the hole. I'm gonna run out of money here. Paying this many greens fees. We're actually really blessed for golf around here. We have 4 courses with very cheap greens fees. I want to say we have 4 courses that have between $18 and $21 greens fees for... I think it is. I want to say for, because our group, we only play 9. We don't play 18, because we're too wimpy like that, but two greens fees and, 2 greens fees with motorized cart is something like $36 here. That's more like it. Now we can access the key, but we can't get to the chest, just like last time. I only actually get on the course once a week, though. Had a good round, I had a good round today. Although I kind of blew it. I had 15 putts, 10 of which were in the last 4 holes. I forget when the league's play day is this year. I always look forward to that. Of course, only because of all the whining all the other teams do. When I get selected for a team, I have the highest handicap in our league, but I'm also the best putter. I think every old man in that league hits the ball farther than I do. In this chest, we get the first of 7 crayons. This is the largest item set in the game, and we'll unlock something very special once we get all 7 of them, although I will not be getting the 7th crayon until almost the very end of the game due to the route I'm taking. Now let's head over to those new stages we unlocked. These shouldn't take too long. Unfortunately, you don't get to hear the great music because it's nighttime. If you pound these platforms, their heights will be adjusted. Unfortunately, if you fall into the water, you will not be able to swim. Wario cannot swim without, I want to say, the next power-up. At least I think the next major power-up we get will enable Wario to swim. There we go, that should be enough. There's our gray key. I don't think I would want to speedrun this game, just because of how punishing mistakes are. Since, especially early in the game, Wario's motion is rather slow. Is that enough height? Probably not. Actually, I wonder if I could just make it from there. Probably. Yep, that'll work. And this should be the last one. Although I believe the first key we actually require the flippers for here is the green one, so we won't be getting it for a while. Some of the jumps can be annoying, but overall the stage isn't too bad. I really would like to keep up my 6 treasure pace, but I don't think it's gonna happen. In this treasure chest we get a gear. There is an elevator at the end of the next stage that... Well, not in the end of the next stage. In the east side of the world map here, that we need another gear to operate. Now where is the gray key? Oh, I remember where the gray key is. Now, this track may sound familiar. This is pretty close to the same track that was used in Chapter 4 of Wario Land 2. I like the continuity here. I think I actually have to go out through the bottom in order to get out of here. Yeah, I do. At least the distance these things move is consistent this time around, but the fireplaces are back. Now I believe all we have to do is get to the top of the building and take a zip line down to the bottom. Yeah, there are zip lines here. In this game, new mechanic. You'll run into these more later. I believe East 1 is where the game first starts using them liberally. But we're not going to get to East 1 for a while. And in this treasure chest, we get the second gear. Now the elevator is operable. And with the elevator operable, we can get to the south section of the world map. Do we have to fight a boss for this one? I can't remember if we have to fight the boss for this particular chapter or not. And for some reason, birds hitting Wario make him drunk. There are also fake floors that you can fall to the lower level with. I've memorized where all of them are, but this can be a frustrating stage to navigate otherwise. And no, we're not getting that chest yet. I think that door goes to the boss. And the gray key is in here. No, that's where the boss is. But where's the gray key? Because I know the boss leads to the gray chest. Is the gray key in here? Flat Wario works exactly the same way as before. If you hold up while Flat Wario, you can jump one extra tile high. Pretty useful. Wario will have the ability to do that from his normal form later. But I think that's one of the last power-ups you get is the high jump. Alright, now let's fight the boss. I believe the boss is actually a throwback to the first boss in Wario Land. Yeah. And that was silly. I completely missed my trigger for dealing damage. If he had the high jump, this boss would be trivial, but nope. Slam down on him, and then the third hit, you can just jump. Very simple boss fight. I don't know how I screwed it up. Most, but not all of the boss fights in this game are fairly easy. And for beating the snake, we get the yellow music box. This is the first of 5 music boxes that the Hidden Figure had sent us out to find. And each of these music boxes will have an effect on the overworld map. For instance, this one lowers the big bridge, which may be the fastest treasure chest in the game. You start out with the key right behind you, and you just have to jump over a bunch of fish on the bridge. If you hit one of them, they will send you all the way back to the beginning of the bridge. See, what did that chest take? That took about 15 seconds? Not long at all. And here we get the seeds. These seeds will cause plants to grow in certain stages. Three stages to be precise. But I don't think I have time to go to any of those stages in this episode. We'll have to save the new plants for next time on Let's Play Wario Land 3.